So I'm not in class again. However, I am on campus like last week, and I will be checking in at the end of the day to make sure that everyone completed their assignment. So if you guys go to your agenda, this is what you'll see. Due today are your presentations on your cell analogies. So on Thursday, you guys created analogies on the cell. So you looked at the functions of the different organelles and related it to something else. And since I'm not physically in class today, I still want to give you an oral presentation grade. So you're going to record your presentation on an app called EduCreations. And so I'm going to show you guys how to use that. Again, it's due today. Make sure you do turn it in, because if you don't, you'll get a 0 for oral presentation grade, and it will dramatically affect your grade. It'll bring it down a lot because we've only had one other oral presentation grade so far this year. So make sure you do it. And then make sure both group members have an equal speaking role. So you make sure you introduce yourselves and that you both are talking. Otherwise, I have to give you a 0. So I need to hear both people present. If you were absent last Thursday because of the field trip, make sure you click on the calendar up here. You go to the date you were absent and you click on the assignment so you can catch up. Okay, so this is how you guys are going to record your cell analogy presentation. You're going to grab an iPad. You're going to find the EduCreations app on the iPad. Looks like this. You're going to click on it. This is the screen you'll get. Again, you can rewatch this again later if you need to make sure you are doing it correctly. You're going to tap the plus sign to start a new lesson. The plus sign is on the upper left. You'll get a blank screen like this. You'll notice on the bottom it says 1 of 1. That means this is the first slide of the presentation. You're going to type your analogies. To type your analogies, you click on the plus sign. You'll get a screen that looks like this. You'll click on the A, that's the text box, and it will allow you to type. And you'll type your analogy. If you want to make it extra fancy, you can add pictures from online or from your iPad, and so you can add background if you would like. Once you're done with that, and you've typed your analogy, you'll need to click on this arrow here on the bottom right to get to slide 2, and you'll put your second analogy. And then you'll click on the arrow again on the lower right to get to your third slide and do your third analogy. And you'll keep doing that until you've created all the analogies from the handout. Once you've created all the analogies from the handout, you'll want to go back to your first slide. So you'll click on this arrow here on the left until you get to where it says 1 of 1, and you've gotten back to your first page. Of course, you'll have stuff on your screen. Mine is blank. But then now you need to record your presentation. So on the upper left is a microphone button. When you're ready to record, you will click on that. You will introduce your names, and you'll begin presenting and talking about your analogy. You can stop and pause as needed and record. You'll do it for your first slide. You'll click on the arrow, record your second slide, click on the arrow, record your third slide, and you'll keep recording. If you mess up, there's an eraser button up here. When you click on it, it'll allow you to clear recording for the page. You should do this if you make a mistake because you're getting an oral presentation grade. So you want to make sure you sound professional, that you are clearly saying the analogies and that I can hear you, and again, that you're not laughing or anything like that in the background. So you want to sound professional. When you are done recording, you need to save your video. On the upper left is a box with an arrow. You will click on that. And then when you click on that box with the arrow, it'll give you the option to either save draft or save finished video. You will click the Save Finished Video button. So this is the one here that you will select. And then it will lead you back to the home screen. Okay, so after you've saved your finished video, you'll type in a title, it'll have you save it, and then it'll lead you back to the home screen. My home screen is blank. Once you saved your video, you'll have it right here on the left-hand side. But now what I need you to do is I need you to join my class so that I can view your video. So if you don't do this next part, I can't see your video and I can't give you a grade. I'll have to give you a 0. So make sure you join my class. To do this, on the bottom left-hand side is a gear. You'll click on that gear, and then once you do that, you'll get a screen that looks like this. You'll click Sign Up. You will click on New to Educations, Create an Account on the bottom. You'll select Student, and then you're going to enter a class code. You need to put the code for my class, which is FGLUHXD, so that I can view your video. So you'll put this code in here. This code is also on your agenda if you need it, and then you'll click Continue. Then you'll put your first, last name, email, and a password to create an account, or you can sign up using a Gmail account. Once you've done that, I will automatically be able to view your video that you created. So after you've created your video, you've joined the class, before you're done, you need to make sure you log out of your account so that the next class can't mess with your videos or they won't save videos to your account. To do this, on the lower left-hand side of the iPad, you'll click on the gear again, like you did before. Oops, sorry. And then it will give you the settings. You'll see your name, showing that you're logged in. This is my name, but you'll see yours. And then here on the bottom, you'll see Log Out. So make sure you click Log Out so that, again, other people can't access your video. Once you're done with that, you'll go back to your agenda on Echo, and you'll see that for the rest of the class period, you're going to work on your cancer project. Again, use time wisely, otherwise you'll be rushing and you won't have a good final product. Look at the rubric so that you know what you need to research for the cancer project, and again, make sure you're using credible sources, so you're using .gov, .edu, or .org websites to get your information, and remember where you got the information from. You do have homework. It's on cell organelles to make sure you were understanding what you were doing for your analogies. You can use your analogies to help you with the homework. It's on your to-do list, and it's due Thursday at 8:45 a.m. If you have any questions about your homework, you can come see me on Wednesday and ask me. But that's it. So go ahead and work on your videos. Make sure that you've joined the class, and then make sure that you're using time wisely for the rest of the class period working on your cancer project.